So as sort of a combination challenge and also just for fun, I had the idea right now we should prioritize figuring out how to do traps well, because I really like the traps. I don't know how to use them very well, and not very good at it. These nailboard traps, the last time I tried to use them, I don't think they almost did anything at all, actually. Uh, Ideally, I would be able to get the industry for bear traps and perhaps these caltrops. I never tried this tripwire trap though, which only requires super glue right now, and so I'd like to try that first actually. Uh, I don't think we even have enough cooking or whatever other skill it needs in order to make the super glue we need. Uh, so for right now, I think this is the only thing we can make right here. Mm, Although I'm not even sure that's worth it. We could try setting up a checkerboard trap field out of these and see if that does anything. Uh, Actually, that's probably exactly what I'm going to do this time. I think 8 should be enough for right now. There. We can experiment with these. And we can probably just, actually, a good spot for these would be down here. In this hallway over here. There's tall grass in the way of the trap. We can see if this works at all. And now we just need to find something to attract into it. Going to take these, because raw resources are something we have a distinct shortage of, especially these 2x4s and nails. I don't want to be too overburdened though. Uh, in fact, stamina is dropping already. Going to pick up the money that I found and uh, put these boards back in the stockpile, along with these, if I can carry them. There. Now, where at this time of night could we find a nest of zombies or something? Oh, here's one. We could try kiting that back. Uh, However, it does move significantly slower than me, so I'm going to need to be very agile in order to be. Oh, never mind. It's becoming daytime now. Oh, there's actually a lot of them here. I'm going to wait until it gets bright enough. Here. Oh, there's a dog right there. I could use that one. Uh, does that do any damage? It looks like it might be doing damage. I hope so. Oh, but now it's through the trap field, and now we I have an idea. We can loop around it and drag it back through the trap field. There. That is if it doesn't try to escape from me first. Hold on. Oh, it worked. It looks like nailboard traps are more useful than I even thought. I'm going to get this out of here so it's not in the way, though. But you know what this means. We should make even more of these traps and set them up everywhere. Oh, this is perfect. I never thought this would be actually something that would work. It changes everything. To start with, we should probably uh, disassemble some of this furniture. That is, if we're not being followed, which we are. Oh, another victim of my trap maze. Oh yeah, we should set up a trap labyrinth. That would be fun. It'd be like that movie Cube, or something similar to that. I can't remember any other movies like that at the moment. No names specifically, that is. Ah, trying to become smart. However, the problem with that is zombies are not inherently smart, and so that one down there just killed itself on the traps, as I had predicted would happen. Oh, and look what it left me. A present. Get out of there. You're supposed to be dying to my traps, not trying to hide from me. You better not move diagonally, because then you'll avoid my traps, and that'll make me angry. Now he's trying to hide under the rubble, so I can't even get his... Hold on a second. Here's another one right here. I need to make more of these nailboard traps, though. 8 clearly isn't really enough for my ambitious endeavors, that is. At least. Yeah, that's 3 steps. That got it all the way to moderately injured, and then this should finish the job. Yeah. Hmm. Actually, this fence we should disassemble first before anything else, because it's just right here. What is this, though? Ah, I see. So I can disassemble the fence post to get these sticks here. And I actually remember in the build menu, in digging and mining, you can dig spike bits and glass bits. I could actually make one of these right now. I don't even need a digging tool, and it only takes half an hour. So this is actually perfect. And then I can just climb into here and craft some more of these traps so that nothing bothers me. I'm also going to bookmark this. Uh, yeah, I shouldn't bookmark anything else yet, though, because I can't make any of those reliably. I need more nails to make very much more of them. I would like to remove this tall grass, though, so that it's not in the way of the nail boards. I do have one idea, though. I could make it so that there's only one path through the trap field, and I know where it is. Hmm. Before I can get very many more nails and boards, I need to clear out these things, which I can pretty easily do by just luring them up into my trap labyrinth. That one only got through 2 of them. I need to find a way to stop them from being able to dodge between all of them. Oh look, there's a scientist one. It probably has something good. Oh, that one is actually intelligent. It's avoiding all of my traps. But look at this. Oh, usually I have a lot of trouble hitting manhacks. There. And now I can just deal with you at range. And you as well, because you also avoided most of them. Hmm. Oh, I just noticed I'm very thirsty right now. I'm going to go fix that problem before I continue. With my, also I should actually craft some more in here from the quick menu. I think another 8 would be fine. Probably going to run out of resources soon and not be able to craft any more of those. But I'm just going to continue building on this specific hallway and use this as my primary one. Hmm. I'm probably going to pick this up here and move it somewhere where it's more useful. There, this looks good. Much less sparse. And now I just need to lure more in and actually see if it works completely this time, instead of only working mostly. Oh look, this brute right here is the perfect example. That is, if I can lure it. It's coming. It would also help if I yelled. There. I hope something doesn't come from behind and trap me. And then I would be the one trapped. That would be ironic. It says it's totally uninjured, though. That's not a good sign. What about now? I think this one might not be so weak to traps, actually. Hmm. Actually, I think something reanimated, and that's what I'm hearing. Oh, it's you. I remember you from earlier. I can't be bothered to lure you into my trap labyrinth from in here, so I'm just going to destroy you right here. And wait for the acid to dissolve, and then the butcher. There. I can't remember. Have I been in this basement before? Uh, possibly not, because these are here. I don't think I would have left those there. But back to business. Navigating this is becoming increasingly more convoluted, as is the plan, of course. This one should work now. I'm noticing there's a lot of zombies that are really good at avoiding traps, but thankfully these ones are probably not one of them. Finally, it's working fully as intended. I don't need to finish its job for it. Oh, and it looks like the other one escaped into there again. I need to block that off so that that doesn't happen. Oh, there you are. In that case, hold on. Oh, made it all the way to the end, and is only lightly injured. I bet there's dice rolls involved, and that's why this is happening. Or some of them are just extremely strong for traps. I never noticed these crates in here. What's this? A fresh cold sausage. Oh, I'm in the freezer area. Uh, oh, look, another prey. I don't like how that car is in the way, though. It's like some kind of natural barrier for zombies, which normally would be a good thing, but not in this case. I don't think landmines would be very useful for anything small because, well, not only are they expensive, but they're a one-time use item, so they're technically consumables. It seems to work best against the dogs, even. Oh, here comes more. Uh, this is like some kind of scientific experiment. It seems like they get through at least this far before they start dying, and most of them get through all the way, and so not even this is really sufficient. Hmm. I should probably put another trap right here, uh, and possibly move this one to the side as well. Oh yeah, that's another thing we need to figure out is optimal configuration of trap positions. Why are you carrying this? Ammunition for a gun you don't even have. Hmm. Or possibly, instead of having a trap hallway, we could have some kind of trap island that we could kite things around and through in the middle of a field or something like that. Hmm. Oh, I just remembered I'm thirsty and I didn't even drink anything. There. Hmm. Oh yeah, one thing I don't like about this is that I don't think trapping things raises any skills like archery does, both archery and marksmanship. Mm. Only crafting the traps raises the trap skill, and only specific high-level traps. And right now, the higher-level traps we can't craft because we don't have the materials for them yet. Mm. And super glue is not a very common resource to find, actually. You would need to do a lot of scouring to find it. All these things are just lying here from when the turrets were here and not destroyed by the zombies. Hmm. Oh, look at this house. It's a disaster. Yeah, can you imagine what a nightmare it would be to try to be a traps only character and not use any other kind of weapon? Yeah, that would be fun to try to get working. Oh yeah, all of these things I was trying to get back. I should do that now while I'm here and not being chased by anything. Oh, I fell over. Hmm. I should probably make multiple trips in that case. I should drop the V4 engine, I think. Oh, I just remembered something. I have a dedicated vehicle parts pile. Yeah, that's where this should go, actually. Carrying a car battery, an engine, and an alternator all at once. Is it actually possible to damage your spine in this game from carrying too much? That would be ultra immersion. Now here's some things over here that could potentially be trappable. Hmm. Oh yeah, one thing we might want to be doing is harvesting all of this metal that's lying around. It'll be useful later. Hmm. I think now might be a good time actually to start progressing towards the goal of getting a good vehicle working because these bicycles are only so good and they can only do so much. And once we have something like that, we can finally start making trips to and from the forest, getting lumber. Hmm. And another thing we probably want to do, I don't think we have the recipe for it yet though, is that battery mod that makes the welder not take AAA batteries that we eventually run out of, and can instead take solar power. Mm. And that's another thing. Do we actually have any solar panels yet? If not, then we need to go harvest some. It doesn't look like it. But at least uh, I think this alternator here can be made into a windmill, a wind turbine. A windmill is a specific type of wind turbine. Mm. Uh, I think we should do that next episode, though. It would be difficult to try to fit all of that into one episode along with all of this.